This presentation of 4 Deep Sports Talk is brought to you by PTU Clinic. Find out about Bridgewater and Buzzards Bay's newest physical therapy clinic and what they have to offer at ptuclinic.com. Adria Restaurant and Banquet Facility located at 436 Oak Street in East Bridgewater. Visit adriarestaurant.net. And by Diesel Direct, your reliable source for fuel delivery. Head over to dieseldirect.com for more.
Hello everyone, welcome to 4 Deep Sports Talk here at the news station, 1320 AM Attleboro. We have our guests here today, but before we get started with that, I have a commercial, and that is this segment of 4 Deep Sports Talk is made possible by the generous support of Diesel Direct. Diesel Direct, the national fuel resource in 46 states, boasts a fleet of over 900 fuel delivery trucks. 4 Deep Sports Talk would like to congratulate Diesel Direct on its 25th year anniversary. Thank you, Diesel Direct, for your unwavering support, helping us provide a platform for high school and youth athletes in southeastern Massachusetts.
And there we go. So we have the Bridgewater Raynham hockey team, but before we get to them, we have a caller on the line. Caller, you still there?
Yeah, how's it going? My name is Dominic with the T.
Nice. Do you have a question for the hockey team?
Yes. Well, I had a question for them and also a question for you.
Okay.
So first I wanted to ask a football question. Is obviously we had the 8 state championship games over the past few days.
Yep.
And the two Voc Bowls. I'm just disappointed that we haven't had the opportunity to see the vocational championship games be played at Gillette Stadium. I think those kids deserve the same opportunity as everyone else.
I totally agree. They could have played that on Saturday. But then again, I don't know what the schedule is at Gillette Stadium.
Yeah.
You know, that would have been great to have those kids play at Gillette Stadium as well.
Absolutely. So my other question is, obviously, I know Bridgewater and Raynham are two separate towns. Did these kids play hockey together growing up and all that, too?
That's a great question. Did you guys hear that? He was asking. I know you guys did. Yeah, go ahead.
So, growing up, Bridgewater and Raynham, we get a chance to play together in the junior high BR program. So, we have a program. It's 5th through 8th grade. Usually we get 2 teams. It'll be 5th and 6th grade, 7th and 8th grade play together, and you get to play with kids from the other town. Because the only town team in the area is the Taunton Bruins, which is Bridgewater, Raynham, Easton, Taunton, town surrounding. Anyone can play for it. So the only one that's really exclusively Bridgewater and Raynham is the junior high program that we have.
Excellent.
Do you have another question for the guys?
I'll let you do your job.
All right, thank you. She's going to let me do my job. Well, thank you for the call. All right, so that was a nice call. I wasn't expecting that so early in the morning, or in the afternoon. So why don't you guys introduce yourselves so they know who's on, because people might just be home listening to the audio podcast, not on what's on Facebook. So we'll just go around the horn and just tell them who you are and, in what position. We'll go, and then we'll get into the questions.
Sean Nassif. I'm a center.
My name's Anthony Massari. I play defense.
My name's Jack Dion, and I play right wing.
I'm Bobby Quill, and I play left wing.
There you go. We're going to have the team mothers on. This is so we're doing a double show. We're going to promote the BR fundraiser, and they'll educate everybody on that at the bottom half when we get into the second half of the hour. So why don't you go first, because you know me, I'll wing it and add to your questions, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, so what can you guys attest to this upcoming season? Like, what are your, expectations?
I think we have higher expectations than last year. I mean, last year we just have to flush it. So I think we have a good team, and it's just going to come down to how hard we can work and how bad we want it.
Yeah, last year, obviously not the outcome we wanted overall. We could say it was a disappointing season, definitely, but moving forward, we have a new coaching staff this year. It's kind of like turning the page, starting fresh, which I think is good. It's kind of like a change of scenery for the program overall. And we're having high expectations for ourselves. We have about 9 seniors on the team this year, so we're a little bit of an older squad this year. So we have higher expectations for sure.
Now, does he bring that different persona, I guess, to practice? I mean, you guys saw, we talk about Coach Patrick, a little bit. And then you had, last year's coach, and he was into the game, but I felt like sometimes that brings you guys down, no matter what age group. You only can take so much hollering. and yet they try to use it for reverse psychology depending on your mindset. And I think sometimes that'll bring that down. And Dan Scott seems like he knows the game. He's over at Silver Lake, so he has a good idea what he's doing. But he seems like he's a lot more timid, I guess, than Scott Harlow was. Do you think that's a good thing, or what's your first impression of him, I guess, and then as far as that type of mindset coming into, like you guys said, you're 9 strong, and it's all decent athletes that know how to play the game. So I was just curious, his perspective coming in with his personality, how do you think that's reacting so far? What have you seen, at least some practice and stuff from him?
Yeah, so far I would say Coach Scott's coaching has definitely been different than Coach Harlow's. Not saying it's better or worse.
Right.
Not trying to knock at anybody at all, but Coach Scott, I think we've definitely taken his coaching well so far. I think we practice have been pretty smooth. We had our first varsity practice the other day. I think we can all agree went pretty well, and he's definitely more laid back. He's trying to make it more on us to work hard. He's gonna work as hard, but he is more putting the pressure on us to work hard for ourselves and for our teammates. So I think that we have been kind of taking that well so far.
You guys have any other perspective on that you want to add that comes to mind? There's no such thing as a wrong answer. You guys know we don't. I don't know if you guys had a different perspective on that as Masari just said. I don't know if you guys have another idea. Something you just want to tell us?
Yeah. So I think Coach Scott will fit in a lot better than Harlow, because Harlow, he knew the game well, but we did not take to his criticism well, and sometimes when we get yelled at, we'd be very down on ourselves, and we were a team that lacked confidence, and when we lacked confidence, it just brought us all down.
Right, and it seemed like last year's schedule, every team you guys played was senior heavy. You know what I mean? That's what it seemed like, and it's just the way the schedule was, and nothing you can do about that. That's what you get in front of. That's what you got to play with. But it's good to know that now you're heavy on your senior year, and you have the talent, and you have a decent schedule, So I'm looking forward to it. I know that.
So educate us on your on the coaching staff. It's pretty new this year, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So in comparable to last season, aside from what we've heard so far, what is the big difference? I mean, you guys are seasoned.
So we only have one returning coach from last year, his Coach Colbert, who was it was his first year last year with us. So still basically a brand new coaching staff. We only have had Colbert for 1 year. But Coach Scott, from what I know that Coach Scott and Coach Dunphy have been coaching together for a while. They've known each other for a while, so they seem to work well together so far. I mean, I think no one's had anything bad to say about them at all. We all like them so far, and they brought 2 assistants with them too, who have been great. One of them's doing JV. He's a really nice guy. I've talked to him a bunch of times. And I don't think any of us had any complaints so far about him. I think we've all really clicked well with it, and I think we're all just excited to see how it'll go this year, for sure.
All right, what do you got, old man?
What's the best part of hockey?
I think it's the culture and the brotherhood, because everyone's it's like once you're on that team, it's just like a bond. It just clicks. Everyone just it's like they're there for you. You're there for them. It's even goes.
Dion, you haven't said nothing. No, we got to get your perspective, and then you're way off. You're like the guy in charge back there. Just keep him deep in the chair.
Yeah, definitely the brotherhood. I mean, you basically grow up with your brother since freshman year, especially us 4. Been on varsity since freshman year, and growing up together is definitely an experience. All the pasta parties, hanging out in the locker room, it's always a good time.
That's cool. Anybody else want to add to that? No.
Yeah, I just think spending this much time together, it just forms a bond like on any other sport. So, I mean, it's just we're together all the time. We're just brothers.
Yeah, especially hockey. I guess it's probably comparable to football too and stuff. But it's a physical sport. You're getting beat up every day together. You're beating up each other in practice too. So it's you get closer than you would in I feel other sports, because you really got to be physical and extra competitive in practice, and then you get off the ice and you can joke around about it, and it all goes away. You during practice, you can beat each other up, and it's no big deal.
So my question now, when you walked in, I could tell you grew about 3 inches at least, and you look the same. Dion, you definitely got that. How much weight and how tall have you guys got from last season?
Last season?
I've gone a little taller, a little slimmer too. So
you put on some muscle, obviously,
yeah,
right?
Put on some muscle. I got probably an inch or 2 taller.
What about you, Moose? What did you put on?
I grew only an inch, I think, but I put on 10 pounds.
Then it's your sneakers or something, because you
yeah,
look a lot bigger.
maybe it's the sneakers. I mean,
you look a lot bigger.
I don't know, maybe gain 1 or 2 inches in height, and then I put in 10 pounds.
Good.
Yeah, I've gained 5 to 10 pounds, and I have not grown a lot. Maybe half an inch.
You're stunt. You growth stunt or whatever they call it.
Yeah, I've stopped. I'm beat.
Yeah.
So do you guys play any other sport together as far as,
Yeah, me and Anthony play lacrosse together too.
Yeah, me and Nas are
Lacrosse,
lacrosse
okay.
captains together this year.
Nice. That's hockey on grass. That's what that is.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they all say.
Basically.
Yeah, me and Jack both play golf together
Nice.
in the fall. So
That's a nice, calm, relaxing sport, whacking the
very,
crap out of
very
the ball.
calm. Yeah,
The opposite of hockey.
Right?
complete opposite.
So how we doing, kid?
We're doing good on time.
All right, good. So I just wanted to watch that digital meter, that one right there, not the audio levels.
I don't know what you were talking about.
Yeah, that one right there. See the one has to be -10, -20? Right.
Oh, yeah.
Nope, move your hand up. See the meter right there? See the display?
Yeah.
You want to make sure, that's what I meant. Because everyone has a different tone of voice. She has to
Oh,
make
yeah.
sure. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, that's what I was watching. I didn't know what you were talking about.
I'm sorry. That's why I wrote digital meter. I should have, my bad. Brockton
Oh.
Public School writing right there. Sure, go on to your next question, kid.
All right, so what are your team rituals?
So, as a team, we it's something that we have always done. I think this isn't just us as a team, but it's been BR hockey, most hockey teams in general. We do pasta parties. We try to do them before every single game. And it's not just you show up and you eat and you leave. We try to hang out and just do anything as a group, or even on days we don't have pasta parties, we just try to get food as a team afterwards. It's just something that it's super easy to do, just to hang out. Or after pasta parties, we'll go to the basketball games together. It's just we always just try to spend as much time together as we can, because no one wants to go home and do their homework. They'd rather hang out with the boys after practice.
That hasn't changed in 40 years.
Yeah.
So now my next question for you guys, of course you guys are the captains and, senior players. What do you try to instill, or what do you try to get across to the junior guys that you wish they told you when you were freshmen and sophomores making this team? Is there anything that comes to mind that you try to instill these young kids now so they can it can click in their head because they're young? Have you guys done that? Is there something that you try to, bring to their attention?
Well, on ice, I want all our players to have confidence, at least for these first 3 scrimmages we have, because if you make a mistake, it doesn't matter yet. It's just a scrimmage. A win or loss doesn't really affect us. So I want to see most of the young guys just carry the puck and have confidence with the puck.
Some of them kind of similar to that. Some of them, my club coach told me that, my freshman year, the fall going into my freshman year, I told him mid-varsity and I was nervous or whatever, and he told me that hockey's the same game when you're a squirt all the way up to the NHL. It's the same game. It's not high school football isn't really comparable to the NFL, but hockey is the same sport all the way through. He's you know how to play hockey. It doesn't matter how big the kids are. You know what the right play is to make at all times. So that's what I try to tell kids, that it's the exact same. It's just everyone's a little bigger, everyone's a little faster, but you adjust to it quickly, because if you're a good player, it's the same game, just bigger players.
What about you guys? Anything that you try to get across these younger kids?
I mean, definitely just work hard, prove your point. Even if you start on JV, you can obviously get up to varsity if you work hard, and basically that's about it. Just work hard, play hard.
What about you, sir?
Yeah, the same thing they 3 said. Just kind of just work hard, play your own game, don't be nervous, have confidence out there.
Yeah, I think we had one guy got called up last year, I thought. Were you hurt? Somebody got hurt that was out for a little bit. I don't know if it was Dion or somebody else.
We had 3 freshmen last year on the team.
Yeah, they had 3 freshmen. Yeah. Did we call somebody up from JV, I thought?
Jack,
we had a
Jack
few,
Kless got called up.
Yeah, Jack Kless on
That's
defense.
what it was, yeah. And he saw a little playing time a little bit.
Yeah, because Ian got hurt. Yeah.
That's right. And he wasn't bad. I mean, I don't know. Did he make the team this year?
He did, yes.
Yeah, so that's good. At least he has a little bit of the speed of the game, you know?
A little experience.
Yeah, that definitely can help. All right, so we're ready?
Yeah.
All right, we are taking our first break. If you want to call in, like the first caller did at 508-222-1320, we are highlighting the 2023-24 Bridgewater Raynham hockey team. We'll be back with them and more right after this.
Physical Therapy U. I'm Kelly Duggan, Doctor of Physical Therapy and the owner of PTU Clinic. Here at PTU, you're more than a patient and we're more than physical therapy. We offer massage, physical therapy, occupational therapy, personal training, and sport-specific performance training. We treat people and athletes of all ages and all levels of experience. Our beautiful 4,500 square foot facility located at 75 Scotland Boulevard in Bridgewater, Mass. is unlike any clinic you've seen. Our large space, along with our new COVID guidelines, allow us to treat you in the safest way. Your success in meeting your goals is our top priority. Whether you're recovering from a surgery or you're elevating your performance, we are the right clinic for you. Call us at 508-697-2000 or email us at ptuclinic@gmail.com. Check out our website at www.ptuclinic.com.
My junior year of college, I decided I wanted to be a truck driver.
So my uncle, he works here for like 40+ years, and he said, choose Diesel Direct, don't go nowhere else.
Lo que me inspiró a mí fue mi hijastro, cuando él se graduó con su CDE.
I was telling my stepdad and my brother, hey, you know, this is probably one of the best jobs I've ever had. And I was showing them the type of income that I was making. The equipment that we have at Diesel Direct is the best.
I aim to go in the big unit, the tractor trailer, so I'm trying to work myself up.
I never really had a career before this, but I just want to do my job well and be accepted. And I feel like a lot of people, that's all they want, right? And you definitely get that here.
Hi, welcome back. Sorry, you are listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk here on the news station. 1320 AM WARA, and on our website, you can listen to the podcast, you can watch the guys in studio at all one word, 4deepsportstalk.com. You can also go to our TikTok page, that is the word 4.deep.sports. See that? I remember that. And then our TikTok page, this show, once we edit it, it'll be on our YouTube page. Of course, youtube.com/4deepsports. And then we have our our Twitter at 4FDeepSportsTalk, and we'll try to get some pictures in there as well. But so all the guys are harassing you on the phones already about in studio.
Oh yeah, they're cheering us on from home.
Yeah, I bet they are.
It's a bunch of goons.
Yeah, that's a hockey player.
Yeah,
right. What do you got? I'm sorry.
Is preparing for a hockey game hard?
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely hard. Nothing really quite prepares you for hockey besides playing hockey. Like, you can run as much as you want on a treadmill, you can go to the gym as much as you want, but nothing really conditions you the way that just playing hockey conditions you for playing hockey.
So what do you do
to get ready before the season?
To get ready for for a game or anything.
For a game, on game day we usually get to the rink. If it's a home game, we usually get to the rink like 2 hours early, so we can take our time, tape our sticks.
Right.
Get your skates sharpened if you have to, and then
play the music.
Yeah, blast the music in the locker room, and then we go over to the gym. We're lucky enough to have a gym in the rink, which is really nice. So we go in the gym, we stretch, do some get our heart rate going a little bit, a little warm up, but not too much because we still have an hour and a half before the game. And then after that, it's probably 45 minutes before the game, and everyone just kind of does their own thing, tries to lock in.
Right, and I try to get out of their way where they're doing their stretching.
It's always when you're setting up.
Yeah, exactly. And then I tell Dave Gabriel, Dave, we're in their way. Oh, they can go around us. I'm like, that's a lot of kids, Dave. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. What else you got, young lady? You got anything for him?
Yeah, I want to know, who would you say is your biggest motivation in life?
Who is my biggest motivation in life?
Mm-hmm. You guys got to have somebody that
you put me on the spot there. That one.
All I'm going to say is Christmas and your mothers are outside. Yeah. But no pressure, no pressure.
I know my mom's outside, but I'd probably say my dad just because he's always on me. He's always making sure I'm working hard, and he always wants the best for me.
All right, that's a bag of coal for Christmas.
You have coal.
I'm going to get it anyway, so it's better.
What else you guys got?
Biggest motivation.
Yes. Dion, who do you got off the top of your head?
Definitely my older brother.
Nice.
He's a lot older than me, so he's been pushing me since I was younger. He wants the best for me, and he always has the best advice for me.
That's awesome.
How much older is he?
He's 30.
Oh, wow.
30? Wow.
All right, Mr. Quill, what about you? Because Moose is still thinking.
Is yours Vinny, Bobby?
Yeah, I'm gonna go the same direction and say my older brother.
Yeah.
Don't want to make anyone mad out there.
You can't pick sides out there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, Moose, who do you got?
Probably my mom.
Nice.
She's not even out there, so you can't say that. She's not even out there, so you can't say I'm doing that. But yeah, no, she's always working hard. She's always trying to pitch into all my activities and stuff, making sure like my life's the best it can be, like my experience as well, like my teams and stuff. So she motivates me to do the best at them that I can.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
And on that same note, once you guys leave BR, there's a lot of memories, so to speak. So where do you go from there? What are you going to leave to the upcoming freshmen and underclassmen?
I think overall, our overall goal is just to leave the sense of like what we were talking about, like the brotherhood and the like the experiences that we all have as a team, like regardless of what happens in games, like the memories that you make in the way that like you treat each other and the way you act towards each other, like that's what we want to instill in everyone. So we keep that tradition going and have a strong like program that people want to be a part of.
Sounds good.
So do you guys have any colleges already knocking at your door or anything, you know what I mean, as far as have they reached out yet, or can they reach out? I forget how it goes in high school sports sometimes, because it seems like hockey's different, has a different approach than maybe baseball, as far as when they can talk to you guys about.
I think Bobby can speak on that.
Scouts out there.
So I play baseball too, and I'm committed to Brandeis.
Congratulations.
Baseball.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
What about you, Miss Dan?
So I haven't had any coaches reach out to me yet for college, but I do want to go to like Merrimack and like
nice.
or Bryant, like one of those business schools, and potentially play club hockey there.
A future lawyer.
Yeah,
yeah, I'm taking the same route as Jack. I wanted to play college hockey for a while, but that ship has sailed in my brain. I would rather just go to college and like play club. I think it'd be fun, and I feel like college hockey would just be like too much of a commitment for me. I'd rather just go to college and like have the same experience as everyone else, but play college hockey and still be a part of it. I mean, club hockey, and still be a part of the team.
So all right, you still stay in the sport. What about a coach? Did you ever think about coaching?
Yeah, for sure.
Good. I heard where you were going. That's something like I would do. You know what I mean?
What are your majors? I want to know what your majors are. If you're heading on.
I'm undecided right now, but I'm leaning towards business or anything in that field.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what about that first question? Do you have a college or something lined up?
No coaches, but I like UNH. I like Bryant. And obviously, ideally, I want to go down south and play club hockey down south. But,
why down south?
Oh, their club hockey teams are crazy.
Yeah.
Are they?
University of Kentucky's club hockey team plays at midnight, and they fill the rink every single time.
With beer cans in the
oh man, midnight.
Midnight, yeah.
Very, very, rowdy.
Wow.
I heard that.
That's crazy. Do you have another question?
Yes. Are you going to try to get to the NHL?
Oh, Moose is out. Moose is playing club hockey.
When I was 10, maybe, yeah, but not anymore. Not anymore.
Yeah. Always had that goal, but I mean, it's looking slimmer and slimmer every day.
Yeah.
You never know.
Same thing, probably.
Yeah,
Slim odds.
Right.
I mean, Bobby told us he can't gain more than 2 pounds, so.
Yeah, it's tough.
I think that ship sailed for all of us.
Yeah, I had that same mindset like when I was like around your ages, but I learned that you gotta like think realistically, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
That's for sure.
Well, club hockey.
Doesn't hurt to dream.
Yeah. You'll always dream big, but always think about realistic goals.
Sure.
Yeah, club hockey's kind of tough, though. I mean, you want to go to work the next day. Guys are crashing each other on the boards. Half of them are loaded.
Yeah, I know. Club hockey is club hockey can be just as competitive as like a D3 college hockey can. Like, I know a kid who used to go to BR. He was captain our freshman year. He plays at UMass for club, and he tells us it's just as competitive as it gets at all.
I know it was when they first opened the Bridgewater rink, before they had the stands in there. I was playing goalie for one of the club hockey teams. Yeah. It was intense.
Yeah.
I'm like, this ain't fun no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I remember coming out clearing the puck, and the fourth from the other end, maybe I was just too far out of my crease, took me out. I mean, took me out.
Oh.
And he went up there, and of course, my older brother was there. Being older brother, started to fight or whatever and all that stuff. I'm like, wow. The guy's like, I'm really sorry. I'm like, hey, you had your head down. I saw you looking down when you hit me because I was looking at the puck, and he just took me out. So I'm like, yeah, I think I'm retired.
Yeah, that's enough.
Right? Oh, boy. So, how are we doing for time? Good?
Yeah.
All right, so we're injury-free, thank God, knock on wood, right?
Yep.
We have a game tonight at 7:30. Someone heard? Oh, you guys just looked at each other. My missing is.
Oh no, no one's injured yet.
I thought
Not
Chloe
yet.
was hurt or something.
Yeah, well, knocking on wood extra.
Right? Are you guys playing in the scrimmage tonight against Weymouth?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. So then you can. Good. That's awesome. And then I know.
Ooh, bless you.
Thank you.
For people that were looking at the schedule, I know the January 3rd game against Archbishop Williams, that ain't happening. You guys got a big break between games, too, I saw.
Yeah, I noticed that. We have a little stretch there where we don't have anything going on, but
It's unbelievable.
that might be nice in the middle of the season, though.
Yeah, right. And if you're injured, hopefully it ain't that bad. You can get rid of a bruise or something.
Yeah.
Did-
Take a day off or two.
It seemed like the games last year were a lot closer. It almost seemed like the longest break you might have had, maybe 4.
Yeah.
Now it looks like maybe 6, and then going into the Christmas tournament, that's almost 7 days. It seems like. I mean, I could be wrong. Let's remember off the top of my head, but it's just crazy the way they do the schedule sometimes.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely benefit from that, though.
Oh, I think so. Yeah,
Especially
the rest.
like last year, I feel like we kept losing. Like it was just like game, practice, game, and like,
Yep.
it was just like over and over again. Like we couldn't like get out. We couldn't break the
kept
cycle.
piling up.
Yeah, we couldn't
Right.
break the cycle.
Yeah.
So I think we could definitely benefit from a couple breaks during the year.
Absolutely. So, do you guys know the roster right now? Who's on the team? Because what I want to do is you know how they're buzzing you on your phone. I thought we'd give them a quick shout out on the radio so they don't think we left them high and dry.
Yeah, I can read off a list here. Shout out to the guys.
There you go.
In positions.
If you
So
have it.
yeah, it's like I have the lines right here. Not lines, but I have a list.
I'll start off by shouting out Will Foley.
You started off by shouting out Will Foley.
Got to get Will Foley in there.
Will Foley's at home watching. Shout out Noah Bridges. He's playing forward and deep this year, I think. He's a wild card. You can throw him in anywhere. You can throw him in the net probably, and he'd figure it out. Nate Aducci, shout out Cam Giordano and Ronan O'Malley and Kelly Morris, 3 more seniors in the team, and Christian Feast, our last senior on the list, I think. And then we got sophomores Dante Tudor and Ian Carvalho, and then we have a couple more juniors. We have Jaden Gobin, Matthew Lyden, and Jack Kless. And then we have 1 freshman this year, William Dre.
William
And then also,
Don't forget the
I forgot the
goalies.
goalie, but
Yeah.
the goalie doesn't count. goalie Alex Ergus, freshman. He's been doing his best. He's been keeping up in the scrimmage. He did very well against Webb. And then we have senior backup goalie Colin Smith this year as well. So shout out to all those guys.
Oh, so we do get 2 goalies
Hope you're
this year.
tuning in at home. And yeah, that's all I got.
Nice.
So
we-
shout out.
so-
How could I forget? I forgot one junior.
Oh.
My very good friend Mason Payton. Don't forget. I didn't forget about you, Mason.
Oh.
Mason, I hope you're not listening. But
Oh.
He isn't.
Show him the clip,
That's
probably.
That's funny. So that's everybody on the roster.
yeah, that is.
Nice. So at least
And
we.
your coaching staff.
Oh yeah, we can shout out the coaching staff, Dan Scott and what's Dunphy's name? Jim, I think.
Jim
Dunphy and Sean Colbert. Shout out.
There you go. Do you have a freshman team this year? No freshmen.
No freshman team, no.
That would have been neat to see.
No, we actually had a lot of freshmen this year, more than past years. I feel like
Yeah.
we had like 7 this year. I think 8. Maybe?
Yeah, 8 maybe.
What
9.
was the tryout? How many guys showed up for the tryouts? Do you know? Off the top of your head?
I'd say like
27?
No, it was
20
more than that.
28?
I said it was in the
30?
30s.
I think it was
It was a lot.
pushing 30, mid-30s probably.
Yeah.
Time to
I'd say
go?
it was like 35.
Take a break.
Take a break,
Take a break.
guys. We're going to have the mums come in a minute. So as far as our show goes, 4 Deep Sports Talk, and I'll see you guys during the season. And the radio station WARA, they want to wish you guys the best this year. Again, I'll see you guys 11 times this year, maybe more if I get off my butt and catch some away games, But again, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it, and good luck this year.
Thank you. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Appreciate it.
All right, with that, we're going to take our second break. You are listening and watching 4 Deep Sports Talk here on the news station. 1320 AM WARA. We'll be back with the team mums as we highlight the BR fundraiser. We'll be back with them and more right after this.
Physical Therapy U. I'm Kelly Duggan, Doctor of Physical Therapy and the owner of PTU Clinic. Here at PTU, you're more than a patient and we're more than physical therapy. We offer massage, physical therapy, occupational therapy, personal training, and sport-specific performance training. We treat people and athletes of all ages and all levels of experience. Our beautiful 4,500 square foot facility located at 75 Scotland Boulevard in Bridgewater, Mass. is unlike any clinic you've seen. Our large space, along with our new COVID guidelines, allow us to treat you in the safest way. Your success in meeting your goals is our top priority. Whether you're recovering from a surgery or you're elevating your performance, we are the right clinic for you. Call us at 508-697-2000 or email us at ptuclinic@gmail.com. Check out our website at www.ptuclinic.com.
My junior year of college, I decided I wanted to be a truck driver.
So my uncle, he works here for like 40 plus years, and he said, choose Diesel Direct, don't go nowhere else.
Lo que me inspiró a mí fue mi hijastro, cuando él se graduó con su CDE.
I was telling my stepdad and my brother, hey, you know, this is probably one of the best jobs I've ever had. And I was showing them the type of income that I was making. The equipment that we have at Diesel Direct is the best.
I aim to go in the big unit, the tractor trailer, so I'm trying to work myself up.
I never really had a career before this, but I just want to do my job well and be accepted. And I feel like a lot of people, that's all they want, right? And you definitely get that here.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to 4 Deep Sports Talk here on the news station, 1320 AM WARA. And now we have the young ladies that make it all happen behind the scenes for the boys. And they'll introduce themselves. And again, I want to thank the boys. Like I told them, I'm going to see them 11, probably more than that this season, checking out a couple of away games, you know, all the home games. So, girls, why don't we have you guys introduce yourselves, and we'll get right into that fundraiser.
My name is Julie Quill. My son is Bobby.
My name is Dana Nassif. My son is Sean Nassif.
My name's Janet Dion. My son is Jack.
Now, you guys, I know the other young lady, she was the team mom last year. And any of you guys returning moms that were in the background that I didn't talk to last year? As far as helping, did you help out last year too?
Yes.
Okay.
Dana and I have been doing it the last 2 years.
Oh, okay. All right. So the other, what was the kid's name that moved on? He went to a private school. His mom used to do it last. McGinnis, yeah. So she was the only one I saw, so I thought it was only one team mother. You know, and I don't know. I was like, so then I was talking to Mrs. Quill. You guys have a good little team there. But let's dive in, and I know Justin wants to ask you a question right away about the fundraiser. Go ahead.
Yeah. So for those who might not know about the purpose of the fundraiser, can you explain to us what the point of it is?
So back when COVID happened, we had to be a little bit creative of how the boys could do some community service and volunteer and give back. And we found that the American Cancer Society.
Could you mouth the mic?
Oh,
okay.
just turn up her mic though if you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
The American Cancer Society partners with the NHL.
Yep.
So we found Hockey Fights Cancer. So that's why we started that cause. And the funds that the boys raise goes towards, you know, driving cancer patients back and forth to their appointments, diagnosis screenings, helps with their treatment. So we thought it was a great opportunity for them to help out.
Absolutely. Do any of you young ladies want to add to that? You guys want to add to?
That's good.
She did a good job.
She did.
We'll give her an A. Okay.
She did.
So when do you have this fundraiser?
So we have 2 phases to this fundraiser. The first year we did this 2 years ago, we strictly had in the month of December 2 weekends where the boys collected donations and people would hang a name tag on a tree for in memory of or for somebody supporting them fighting cancer. And 2 years ago, that was our one part of the fundraiser. We raised about $1,600 or $1,700 that we were able to donate back. Last year, we added a second part of the fundraiser where we have our Hockey Fights Cancer game night, where we have a little more going on at that night with fundraising. And we were very fortunate. The boys were able to raise almost $7,000 to donate to the American Fights Cancer and Hockey Fights Cancer fundraising night.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I should hire them for our fundraiser.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were 3rd in the Northeast.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, that's really good. And so, how did you get? Now, what did you guys do? What did they do? Were they going door to door? Was it? I mean, you might have touched it. If I didn't listen, I apologize if I missed it. So, what more did they do to raise this money?
Yeah. So, in addition to the memory tree that Dana was talking about, they also sell helmet decal stickers.
Oh, nice.
That are Hockey Fights Cancer. So, we're looking to partner with one of the local teams in our neighborhood, in our community, to see if they'll sell those to the club teams.
Oh, nice.
So we have about 500 decals that we're looking to sell. And then for the Hockey Fights Cancer game, I think the big draw was we had raffles. So that's really where we were able to pull most of our money. So we had Bruins tickets, Providence Bruins tickets, tickets to UMass, Amherst. We had Ride Away Adventures down the Cape donate inflatable paddle boards. We had the Falmouth Country Club donate 4 rounds of golf with a club cart. We had a lot of different sponsors, and I think the teams and the spectators and the boys really promoted it, and was really going out there, and they did a lot of stuff which we can get to, but it was great.
Yeah, I'd like to hear about that other stuff. You know, I mean, that's a lot of. They're doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we had a Chuck-a-Puck that raised money. The fans really enjoyed participating in that, where they had the pucks and they threw it in the intermission to the target that was on there, and whoever got the closest won. We had a 50-50 raffle.
That's a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah, it took the boys promoted a lot of this stuff, but the committee did a lot of work with soliciting donations and
we should call out the committee.
Exactly. That'd be definitely.
So these ladies have spearheaded this effort, and we also had Lauren Lyden as part of the committee, and Jenny O'Malley as part of the committee. Tiffany Feast is on the committee. Who am I forgetting?
I think that's it for last year, and
we're recruiting some younger parents to take over because we want this to keep going for the boys.
Absolutely, especially the sophomores and the freshmen. How's the school been reaching out as far as this, trying to do this? How's BR, the high school itself?
Well, so we have monitors at the school. So prior to the game, there were T-shirts that were sold. But we had the Hockey Fights Cancer T-shirts, and the kids that bought those got free admission into the game. Nice. So that was a great fundraising, towards the event as well. But it was great for the students to get involved. That game was one of the most fun games the kids played, and we had the band there, which we've never had the band at a game. So the administrators and the principal at the high school was very good about advertising it on the TVs at the school, so all the students would be aware. We had the IT department help us show a video that one of the moms on the committee had made as well.
Oh, nice.
I think
that one I
your
played
video,
that one.
right?
Yeah. Yep, I remember that.
They're filming the video tonight for this year's event.
Oh,
so they're going to the rink and filming that. And we have the mascot.
I definitely want to get that.
The
What time's the
mascot
game?
showed up.
When's the game? When's the actual
It's February 3rd, and it's a 7 o'clock game?
Yep.
February. I just
Or
got
is it a noontime
It's
game?
a noontime.
I feel like
I
it's a
think it's
noontime
noontime.
game, not 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Noontime.
February 3rd. Okay.
Yeah. We had our mascot throwing out little
ducks.
Rubber
That was
ducks to the crowd.
Tommy the Trojan, or whatever his name was.
With little prizes underneath,
And it was like, free popcorn or items from the snack stand, and it was really interactive for the crowd.
Yes.
The crowd held up signs.
Yes,
That was
the signs
awesome.
Moment
were
of silence in the beginning.
right.
That was awesome.
And we should give a shout out to Vladdy. He runs the cafe and the rink. So
him and his wife. Yeah.
They donated the hot chocolates and the popcorn that we were able to put the stickers on at the bottom of the deck. So we'll give a shout out to Vladdy.
that was awesome. The kids
He knows
loved that.
That's
he's known
really
the
cool.
boys since they were little kids, since they started skating. So it's fun.
That's
to
really
see.
cool. All right, what do you guys have? I'm sorry, I'm rambling on again.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if my next question is a lot similar to Justin's, but what can you tell us about the fundraiser that you're raising money for?
They did do that. They had mentioned that one.
Oh.
The cancer one, yep. You have another one?
Yeah, what do you hope this fundraiser will have in the future?
So I hope we get some moms of underclassmen to join our committee. And hopefully it can just keep growing every year. So far, we've grown it every year.
Yep.
And continue to raise money for a good cause, continue to have the team involved and the boys involved in a greater good for the community.
Yep.
I think it's so important for them to learn these skills and how to outreach and work together for something bigger than them.
No, exactly.
So
And
that's
it's a
what I
good
hope.
learning thing too, you know what I mean? Especially at this young age.
Absolutely. And I think we all know that very few of us have not been touched by cancer. So,
Yeah, knock on wood, thank
yeah.
God. Well, my sister did. She's a survivor. So I definitely could.
You
That's,
can hang a tag on the tree for survivors too.
oh, good. I'm definitely going to do that.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
My mom's a cancer survivor.
Yeah.
So you can hang one
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you got, old man?
Has the fundraiser been successful?
I think it has been very successful. The first year with the memory tree, we were able to have the boys raise $1,700. And then last year, between the memory tree was $1,600, and then the additional money, overall $7,700
Wow.
together. So
That's really cool.
hopefully this year even more. We're adding an online component.
Nice.
So last year for the raffle items, we were able to just do those in the lobby. And then we were taking some orders online, which was a little crazy because we were filling out tickets at home because
Oh,
people were
geez.
Venmoing. And I think we had like 800 tickets. My husband and I were
Nice.
up at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and he was like, But
Should have videoed
yes,
that.
yeah. So we work with Brian Casanova. So I'll give him a little shout out too. He's our American Cancer rep, and
nice.
he's been great. And this year he's working with us to help put together an online auction and an online raffle.
Oh, really?
Wow.
You know where you?
Hopefully.
I just had an idea. I'm going to cut you off. So, right now at BTV, they're doing the reef thing right now. They're doing that.
Oh
fun-
yes, the garden club.
The garden club,
Yeah.
right? You guys should try to do something at BTV because they'll and use that because they could go live off if probably the school YouTube page or something.
Yeah,
And
great
you could-
idea.
You know what I mean? We could do something like that. I could look into that. I don't know why I just thought about that.
That's the great
you
thing
know?
about doing this year after year. We just keep adding more and more to it. So that's going to be the best part about the younger players taking this over.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can build it more and more. We're talking about trying to get Hockey Fights Cancer team jerseys for the boys to wear. You see some of the teams wear the purple jerseys that game.
Oh
night.
yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, we're in the process of trying to find like a sponsor to sponsor the jerseys, but that would be, the boys would obviously love that, and part of it can go, again, any extra money goes towards the American Cancer Society.
Yeah, they had the third shirt they were wearing with the American flag on.
Alternate jersey.
It- on alternate jersey
Yep.
with their names on it.
Yeah.
That's one thing they did last year by raising that money, right? Are they-
They've had those jerseys 2 years,
Couple
right?
years, yeah, this is the
Oh,
third
they
year we
did?
have
Yeah.
those.
Oh, okay. But does the kid that leave? Does he take his jersey with him?
He does.
Yes.
All right, so you got to get another jersey for another kid, but that's not too bad
That
though.
comes out of our fundraising.
Right,
that we
okay,
do,
okay.
Regular hockey.
outside of the Hockey Fights Cancer, yeah, and the kids get to take it.
So who do you go get the hockey jerseys through?
This is new this year, so we're just working on trying to find a vendor that makes the cost affordable for us.
Right.
And again, we considered trying to find a team sponsor to put on the back of the jersey if that helps fund the jerseys as well. Because it's a
Okay.
one-time wear when you're talking about the purple jersey.
Yeah, right. It's
But
more of a
but the
collector's
boys
item,
would be
yeah.
able- yeah.
Yeah. So
That's gonna be hard for me to pick up the numbers when I'm calling the games.
yeah, yeah.
Make sure the numbers are outlined so I can see the numbers.
Yeah, Lauren Leiden, who's not able to be here with us, she's done a lot of work on building, the mock-up
Yeah.
for the shirt. So I wish she was here because
All of our apparel stuff, the T-shirts from last year. We're talking about hats for this year, like knit caps.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How are you doing, kid? Time to go?
Good.
All right, so we're going to take our third break. When we come back from the third break, Justin and I, we're going to run down real fast the Super Bowl results. We'll get to that, and then we'll get back talking to these young ladies as they educate us more on the BR Fight for Cancer fundraiser they got going on February 3rd. We'll be back with them and more right after this.
Physical Therapy U. I'm Kelly Duggan, Doctor of Physical Therapy and the owner of PTU Clinic. Here at PTU, you're more than a patient and we're more than physical therapy. We offer massage, physical therapy, occupational therapy, personal training, and sport-specific performance training. We treat people and athletes of all ages and all levels of experience. Our beautiful 4,500 square foot facility located at 75 Scotland Boulevard in Bridgewater, Mass. is unlike any clinic you've seen. Our large space, along with our new COVID guidelines, allow us to treat you in the safest way. Your success in meeting your goals is our top priority. Whether you're recovering from a surgery or you're elevating your performance, we are the right clinic for you. Call us at 508-697-2000 or email us at ptuclinic@gmail.com. Check out our website at www.ptuclinic.com.
My junior year of college, I decided I wanted to be a truck driver.
So my uncle, he works here for like 40+ years, and he said, choose Diesel Direct, don't go nowhere else.
Lo que me inspiró a mí fue mi hijastro, cuando él se graduó con su CDE.
I was telling my stepdad and my brother, hey, you know, this is probably one of the best jobs I've ever had. And I was showing them the type of income that I was making. The equipment that we have at Diesel Direct is the best.
I aim to go in the big unit, the tractor trailer, so I'm trying to work myself up.
I never really had a career before this, but I just want to do my job well and be accepted. And I feel like a lot of people, that's all they want, right? And you definitely get that here.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to 4 Deep Sports Talk. We are about to go over the results of the Super Bowls that were played in Gillette Stadium. So we got. Are we saying what divisions there?
Yeah, go right down the. Yep.
All right. So in Division 8, West Boston 41, Carver 7. Division 1, Xaverian 31, St. John's Prep 25. In Division 6, Salem 22, Fairhaven 26. In Division 2, King Philip 42, Marshfield 14. And in Division 3, Milton 42, Walpole 21.
There you go. Continue on Division 7. Number 1, Uxbridge, they beat number 6, Amesbury, 42-16. The Spartans end the season undefeated at 13-0. Division 4, number 1, Duxbury, they beat Situate 62-33. It is a back-to-back Super Bowl for the title for the Dragons. Division 5, Foxborough, number 2, they upset number 1, Hanover, 48-21. First Super Bowl title for the Warriors since 2006, finishing 12-1. The only loss for the Division 2 champs. Let me see, continue on in the vote. In the last one, I thought I had more. Vocational Small Super Bowl, Blue Hills 44 and Tri-County 7. And those are your results for the games that were played over at Gillette. All right, continuing on. Again, if you want to call in, 508-222-1320. The girls are educating us on the fundraiser we get going on February 3rd at the Bridgewater Ice Arena, the BIA. We'll be there live on the YouTube page covering that game. And I got a question for you, just to get a little bit off topic. Can you guys tell that the season, I asked this to the boys, it seems like there's a lot of more open dates than there were in previous years. You know what? Do you guys feel, I mean, you guys are moms, you guys are running around with your heads cut off trying to get all these kids everywhere where they need to be.
They drive now.
Huh?
Yeah,
they drive now.
Oh, they drive, but you still go to the games and
But
stuff
Jenny
like
was
that.
probably more involved in the scheduling, so she can probably answer that.
So they're allowed to have 20 games.
Yep.
I believe we will have 20 games scheduled. With the new coach coming in, the schedule was set before they came in. And so I know some adjustments had to be made. And right now we have 17 on the books.
Okay.
I only know because I was scheduling pasta parties, and so I was counting according to that. So I believe we will have a full schedule once everything is set and done.
Yeah, it just seems like I know the January 3rd game against Archies is gone. At least that's what Coach Scott told me. And it's just funny because I'm looking at it. I felt like I was busy a lot more at the rink the last 5 years than I am this year, you know. But
Might be the way they're also staggered. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's like boom, 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 and then I think last year we had 1 week where there maybe weren't any games, which was a little
Right.
odd to us.
I
But
think that was the MLK tournament. They
Maybe.
took a break, played that Saturday,
Yeah.
and came back the following Tuesday to finish up the tournament or something like that. That's I don't know.
yeah, it was weekend, like one weekend in the
Right?
Yeah.
I just felt like I lived there a lot during the last couple of years.
There could have been more home games too.
Yeah, maybe, true.
And we're away more.
Right. And then we have the game tonight. We have and the seniors are playing, which is good.
Yeah.
They're playing at 7:30, so we get to see
Yeah.
what they actually accomplished in practice, right? So what do you girls think of the team? Have you had? Do you guys? Well, you probably went to the game, but you didn't see the kids play. But as a fan, what have you guys seen? As far as these guys trying to gel on the ice. I was just curious.
I watch the games with my eyes closed, so
You too.
I'm just like, let's get out of this unscathed. I want a positive experience for the boys. I feel like they've had a rough go at it the last couple of years, physically, mentally, with all of it. So I'm just looking forward to them having some success on the ice.
Right.
They have gelled as a team. These 4 boys that have been here have been together since freshman year. And to have it end on a high note where nobody gets hurt, everybody
Right.
has fun, they make memories. That's really, I hope I can keep my eyes open a little bit. That's
Right.
what I want for the season.
And
But
go
I'm a
deep in the
mom, I'm
playoffs.
not a dad, and I'm not a coach. So
Right. And go deep in the playoffs.
And I mean, as senior moms, again, we're not at practices, and
Right.
our kids didn't play in the first scrimmage, but they're a pretty solid group of kids. They have a young goalie because we lost 2 senior
two
goalies
seniors,
last
yeah.
year. So they have a young goalie who's gonna got 4 years ahead of him, and each year he's gonna get better and better and better. So that's a good thing for them future wise. But I think if they play hard, I think their schedule the last couple of years has been pretty challenging, and I think that they've the schedule is a good schedule for them this year, and I
Yeah.
think they could have some great games.
So did you guys? I guess I said this question wrong. Did you guys go to the last scrimmage game?
I did not.
Oh, okay. So that was a dumb question I asked you. I'm sorry. that totally backfired. Oh boy.
So that was still part of tryouts.
Yeah.
Our boys didn't dress, so
Right.
Yeah,
But they're dressing tonight, so that's going to be
They're
fun.
dressing
watching.
tonight. Yeah.
Right. And Weymouth is usually a pretty good hockey program.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
So it's going to be interesting to see how they do against the Wildcats.
So is it a preseason game or?
It is. It's a scrimmage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They don't start till December
Saturday,
9th.
right?
I thought it was Wednesday, December 9th. Oh, maybe it is.
13th is the first home game.
Right, I think it's
Okay.
the Saturday the 8th, right?
Is it Saturday the 8th? I thought it was the 9th. I thought. I could be off topic again.
Yeah, the 9th is a Saturday. The 8th
Oh,
is
what-
when we have our.
Oh,
The 8th
the
is
Saturday.
yes, the 9th is our first game. It's away.
Oh, that's right. The 13th. That's what it was. Their
It's our
home
home
first
opener.
game. Yeah, the first home game's the 13th. So that's a break thing again. They get Saturday and then they don't play till that Wednesday night. It is
So
what it
usually
is.
Saturday, Wednesday. That's
Yeah.
typical.
Like you said, as long as nobody gets hurt,
That's
too
right.
much talent on this team. A lot of talent on this team. So what do you guys got? You guys have anything else you want to add?
I got through all my questions.
You have
Yeah,
anything
so-
off the cuff?
Well,
I just don't want to keep on talking. I'm going to bore these girls to death.
actually, I actually have a couple of questions for you guys that I was planning on asking the boys. So, do you have any favorite hockey players, and why is that?
On the team?
NHL.
Oh, okay.
it
I was
could be
going to
on-
say.
it could
I
be
was
on
going
the
to say. I'd normally say my son. We'd all probably say our sons, but it depends on what day of the week it is, right?
Oh.
That's awesome. But I guess she's asking, do you guys follow hockey besides having your kids and do you have favorite
I
hockey
watch the
teams?
Bruins, but I don't think I have a favorite player.
Right?
I have
Yeah,
two favorite players. Bobby Orr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My Bobby.
Yeah.
Bobby actually has his picture hanging in his room, the famous one where he's laid out with no helmet and
1970, yeah.
scoring it. Yeah.
Oh.
It was my mother-in-law's picture. She went to an event and actually got it live and had it all
Nice.
ironed and restored and framed in Bobby's room. So I love him. And my current favorite player is Brad Marchand.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, he's
Oh, now
little,
she's
he's
thinking about it.
scrappy.
No. You don't
I
want
like
to say
him.
that because you know what kind of player he is. He's just a scrappy fighter out there,
Yeah.
and you either
Yeah.
love him or hate him. But I kind of like to watch him play.
Me too.
How about you, young lady? Do you have a favorite player besides your son?
I don't think think it's yes. I have a soft spot in my heart for Jack, but I think I like Patrick Kane. I like to watch Patrick.
Oh, nice.
Kane.
Yeah. He's still with Chicago, right? Oh, didn't he
Just got
retire?
traded.
Oh, did he retire? I forget. Maybe he did get traded.
I think he just got traded, but now I can't remember where.
Patrick
But,
Kane?
Yeah, from the Chicago Blackhawks.
Oh, now I can't remember either.
Yeah.
I just remember. I thought it was.
You
his
gonna look
favorite
it
one.
up?
Maybe.
I will later on.
But I like Coyle on the Bruins.
Oh
too
yeah,
much.
he's a Weymouth
Good.
guy. He's a Weymouth kid.
Yeah, local kid.
Yep.
So with this schedule, have all you guys looked at the schedule so far? Our upcoming schedule.
Oh, you got traded to the Detroit Red Wings.
Yes,
Oh, there you
that's what I
go.
thought. Yeah.
There you go. I remember the last game. I thought it was like a send off. He was a great. He still is a great player.
Yep.
So, is there any team as fans of BR hockey you want to see? You want to see these guys play on the schedule that comes to mind? You know, last year we were young. A lot of teams they played were loaded, but they were senior heavy. Now we're senior heavy coming into this year. Is there a certain high school you want to, maybe say, well, if they play against them and they do okay, now you got a better way to measure how the season might go. Is there any other high school come to mind?
On our current schedule that we played last year?
No, this year's schedule.
I want to beat St. Mary's.
You want to beat St. Mary's and Lynn?
We
Right.
played them twice last year.
Yep.
The first time was really early in the season. It could have been our first game.
I think it was, yeah.
We were up 2-0 going into the third period.
Yep.
This was huge for us. I mean, they were ranked high.
Yeah, they
and
were
we
up in the top
ranked,
five, yeah.
Like at the bottom. So the place was just exploding. They packed that gym. We were up in Lynn. They had so many fans. The game was really chippy. I kept my eyes open. It was really, really good game. And they had 2 power plays. They had a 5-on-3 where they scored, so then the score is 2-1. They had another power play, 5-on-4, tie game, and they ended up winning. They stole it from us right at the very end. And then we had a rematch at home, again, a super close game, and
Yeah.
we couldn't pull it out. So I want to pull that game off.
We just had so many games like that last year.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's they were in it. They were
Right.
in it for those games. It just
Right. Then again, a lot of those, like I said, not to make an excuse, but a lot of those teams were senior heavy.
absolutely.
You know?
I think a lot of them were.
Right. How about you, young ladies? Is there a certain team you want to see them play?
I just want to watch them play every team, to be honest.
There you go.
I love watching, the boys play together. It's their last year.
Right.
So I just want to enjoy every moment of it.
Right. Well, we told the boys we wish them the best of luck, in the radio station. And I'll see you girls around the rink for the rest of the season.
Oh, yeah.
Thank
I'll
you
be
for
there.
coming. I know this was
Thank
last
you for
minute.
having us.
Oh, absolutely. It was
Yes.
our pleasure.
And
Thank
thank you
you.
for promoting the Hockey Fights Cancer Night because it's an important cause.
And then when you do the other video, I can get that and I can play that during the game as well.
Absolutely.
All right, for Luce Cabral, I'm Dominic Damiano. Catherine Conley, a.k.a. KC, doing a great job on the board. The sports master himself, Justin Ferreira. We will catch you next time. Everyone have a fantastic weekend.
This presentation of 4 Deep Sports Talk is brought to you by PTU Clinic. Find out about Bridgewater and Buzzards Bay's newest physical therapy clinic and what they have to offer at ptuclinic.com. Adria Restaurant and Banquet Facility located at 436 Oak Street in East Bridgewater. Visit adriarestaurant.net. And by Diesel Direct, your reliable source for fuel delivery. Head over to dieseldirect.com for more.